York City Wired. I'm Monica Link.
I'm Stephanie Bronlick.
And this is New York City Wired. So we're back with a little news you can use. This week, the City of New York is teaming up with Goldman Sachs and a bunch of other partners to come up with a new program to provide funding to small businesses and startups in New York City. So what do you think about this?
I think it's a great idea. I love anybody who wants to help companies that are startups, help small businesses grow. Goldman Sachs is so great to be doing that.
Yes, and speaking of Goldman, if you guys haven't heard, Goldman Sachs recently relaxed their dress code to include more of a casual Friday type of situation. So, I don't know, do you feel more comfortable like in a more casual Friday kind of setting, or do you think that, people are expecting the investment guys to be all suit and tie?
I think that they deserve to have a nice casual Friday. Those men and women work really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I think that a casual Friday is always really fun. I love companies or schools or other organizations do that.
Yeah. So
keep it relaxed.
I completely agree. So, it's just grab your khakis if you're going to work at Goldman Sachs and let you off the hook a little bit. So anyway, for more breaking news that you can use, check out NewYorkCityWired.com. A lot going on in tech news this week, including something I'm not that happy to report. Barnes & Noble, their stock is down 12.5%. So they're trading at $5.11 per share. It is a sad day for Barnes & Noble, and I am just wondering, are they going to head in the direction of Borders? So another bookseller is maybe potentially biting the dust. What do you think about this?
I don't exactly know if they're going to survive this. I'm really hoping that they do. I love Barnes & Noble. You can catch me there once a week. I really love going there. I love smelling the books, the environment with the coffee shop. They have a Starbucks in there.
Yeah. And
it's just really nice and peaceful. And you can't replace a book. Technology could never replace a book. The smell of them, the feel of them, actually holding a paperback in your hand is something that it's going to come back around again. Record players came back around.
Yeah.
Books will come back around too, and just hope that they don't actually suffer and close down.
Well, there's a few local bookstores here in New York City that are thriving as standalone chains, but there's something about the big box chains that are just having a hard time in this digital era, because now you can download Kindles, you can download so many things. Barnes & Noble does have their Nook, but for some reason, it's just not going as well for them. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. In other news, Airbnb is acquiring Hotel Tonight. So, hey, cheap hotel deals all the way around, and they're also knocking off a competitor at the same time. What do you think about that? Do you Airbnb, and do you think they're going to be the next, they're going to take over?
I do Airbnb. I'm actually booking a trip for the summer, and I'm definitely going to use Airbnb in Philly. I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Airbnb is so convenient. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
You can pick exactly how many people you want to stay, how many nights you want to go, if you want to be close to events that are going on and things like that. It's super convenient, and it's really awesome. I think it's definitely the wave that people are going towards.
Well, although we may be fans of Airbnb, there is somebody who is not a fan of Airbnb. That is Mayor de Blasio, who has accused the company of pushing up rent prices in New York City, and they have been cracking down. I think there was a recent report where they asked to get the names, addresses, and information for about 20,000 Airbnb users. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think asking for that's somewhat an invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
And I think that there's no actual correlation. Personally, I don't see an actual correlation from rent going up in Airbnb.
Yeah.
I feel that people who use Airbnb are traveling to New York City and just need to stay a few nights. Maybe they're international, maybe they live here, and they just need a room for a few nights. If you're actually residing in New York City, there's no reason to use Airbnb, because that's a constant fee you're paying.
Exactly.
For a night price.
Exactly. And I've actually known people who've done Airbnb properties and things like that, and it actually helps people earn extra money. So it's kind of like a side business, and the cost of rent in the city has not been kind over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't been mentioned is the foreign investors that are popping to the city, and all the prices in a lot of neighborhoods that have been pushed up. So I'm hoping that Airbnb and the city of New York can work out their problem.
Definitely. I think Airbnb is necessary for the city. I think we need it here. I think it's great for people to pocket extra money, for them to conveniently find somewhere to stay. I hope that they work something out.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of free enterprise in this city. So this is the greatest city in the world, and businesses flourish and thrive here. So hopefully Airbnb and Uber and those places, they can work out things with the city, because apps aren't going away. Honestly, there's probably someone inventing something new right as we do this
every
report.
day. Something new is being invented every single day.
Yeah. So for more on this report and everything else, go to NYC Wired